What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video reviewing episode 57 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. After last week's episode, after Yuhi, don't forget what happened last week. Yuhi lost the duel and turned into a card. Our situation is dire. This is definitely a tough fight. The Ryugu brothers are too tough. It's going to take more than just the rebels to take them down. I'm going to prove them right in this episode. So let's get into the video. It's not really that long. So the episode opens up with the rebels arriving at the factory. They all arrive at the factory and defeat the guards outside. But Udius and Yumu don't seem to be with them. And inside they end up taking on the three brothers, three siblings, and a familiar looking duelist. Remember, this is the prophet guy from back in the second arc. The guy Yuhi dueled. He hasn't changed my bit. Like, if you're gonna do a time skip, give them new looks. Like, look at Yuhi and Yumu. They got new looks because but none of the other characters look different. Okay, that's a disappointing time skip. Like, Yuji's gonna go and upgrading his looks as well. I like time skips because allow the characters to change. Time skips allow characters to change their looks. For example, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. Time skips that have great effect. Bleach also had a time skip for its final arc for the 1,000-year Blood War. Ichigo looks visibly older. And the other characters definitely changed their looks. So I don't know why they didn't change all the characters' looks. Maybe they do plan to change their looks after this arc, because it's supposed to be still chaotic. Or Yuhi's found time to change. Well, Manabu's boned. What the hell is going on? Manabu tells him that is meant to go out and back the duelists up at the factory to take down the rebels. Because Udius and Yumu were hiding. Of course, Yanasa comments that Manabu must have done this on purpose. And I believe he did. Manabu is only staying with the MIK to get intel. Manabu's a good person and cares about his friends. No matter human or alien. So how is Yanasa able to stay with him? Though she's obviously an alien, but but it seems like they're going to be betraying them next week. Well, I say next week, but you know what I mean. So yeah, the reason Udius and Yumu were there is because they have on the plan before that. Asuna had a backup plan. She had a backup plan just in case. Udius and Yumu will sneak into the factory where Yuga set up. So, a YouTuber named Yu-Gi-Oh! Noob, I think his name was, put out some views of what could happen for the next season if, for the next season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Possibly be another Rush Duel season. Go Rush! I'm for this Rush Duel series. Why not? They still haven't got the TCG still hasn't even come out in the West yet, though. Real Sevens' English dub has already passed 40 or so episodes. Like, they just need just 2 more so batches to dub. And then they've done the entire anime. They can move on to Go Rush then. Seriously. Uh, so yeah, as again for the managed to get to the car manufacturer, just being those idiots. They end up running through a tough to us. This one we actually saw before in the Tube Tower, all the way back in the start of the Great King of Terror arc. That was 2 arcs ago. Oof. And that, so I call this the Ryugu Phaser arc, or the MIK arc. This is what I wanted from the second arc, what it was teasing. That failed to deliver. So yeah, things up. Yeah. This duelist is tough. She's the security guard at the detention prison for aliens. And her ability is when she reads someone on the door, she can copy them. Not just their personalities, but their duel styles too. That's a dangerous power, and she's an enemy. So each of the characters take turn dueling. Because then got to you and Julius. Looking for it. Oh, Haydn. Raman. Nanahoshi Raman. Raman Nanahoshi. You know what I mean. Raman over here is will talk about the power plant. So she heads there. So anyway, Julius and Yumu find under the ground, find the base and find Kaizo. They're still calling him Gaiken. I don't know why Yuga never says his name. Just Yuga. Like, you could literally just say Yuga. Instead of saying Gaiken. Seriously. Yuga is a common name, isn't it? Isn't it a common name? I don't know. Curious to know if the season gets dubbed, series gets dubbed. What would they call Yuga? It's Guy. It's that guy. I wanted to go cast some of the same actors in the dub. Like, same actor that played Gaben Dakuto, who's Gaben dub, to play Manabu. Since they both played by Natsuki Hanai in the Japanese version. Who was one of playing Tanjiro Kamado and Demon Slayer. So the actor's pretty busy in 2023. So yeah, it won't respond when Julius touches it, but when Yumu touches him, it responds. Which makes sense. When you viewers, they wouldn't understand why, but for viewers of Severance, you know why. The Odo DNA. Yuga probably put that feature inside of Kaizo before his duel against Ryugu Phaser. Just in case. And twist and looked up with his DNA. Only someone with the same DNA as him be able to unlock what was inside. And Yomu being part of the Odo family, I said, and Kaizo somehow now has tasted women glasses. He like Roman-chan. Oh god, I'm bidding this Roman. I miss the Severance characters. They were fun. Okay, Gakuto just being a strict Google Council president of his rules type of thing. Great for me at moments, but also a good friend when it comes to it. I kind of wish the final arc was fleshed out more, because obviously that arc was going to be focused on the duel between Odo Yuga versus Goha Yuga. That's obviously that we're going to do lead up to the climax of that arc, but because of the cancellation, they had to rush the final arc. They had to rush it. So you could clearly see potential they would set up. So if Severance ever gets a manga, I think they could tell the entire story they wanted to in there. What they wanted to do. So just been a half-ass rush job. But we haven't seen a counterpart to Tiger yet. Luke's sister. It was a fascinating character in her own right. She's a strong-willed duelist. And she did admit she was wrong when she told Yuga later on for the real Goha Yuga. Because she should have literally just said the reason why, instead of just doing it by force. But that was, I guess, so. Yeah. Sorry, off topic. Alright, what was inside Kaizo? Maximums. Not just any maximum. We've seen this maximum before. You guys used it before in some episodes of Sevens. Especially in the final duel. Maximum summon! So yeah. We cut back to the rebels who everyone lost. She's just too strong. In the end, they all get turned to cards. With Ran watching the whole thing. So now, luckily Julius and Yuumu were not there. They can't stand up against Maximus. Goes, she runs into Manabu. But Manabu pretends that cleverly finds a way to let her go cleverly. Because Emakai soldiers that say capture, capture, capture all the time are pretty stupid. Not sure, like Manabu's men always say capture. I never even noticed that till now, but when I seriously, that's all they say. That's pretty funny. So Ranma and Don will manage to escape. Masha finds Julius and Yuumu and tells them everything that happened. Leader of shocking outcome. They have a shock response of the alternative cars. And Damo being creepy. And we see Image as he was saying, his usual stuff about the whole thing. We see cars of the characters we've seen before. Both blow down the sky. The first one was Yuga, but here's what confuses me. He's in his casual clothes. Not the suit he was wearing during his duel. Why? That doesn't make any sense. By the way, Mitsuko, I think her name was still on Earth for some reason. I thought she was on I thought she left with Suijo. Like, I thought she was still with Suijo on the Battle of Belgia. Oh well. Anyway, next episode will be interesting. Why? Because Julius is going to have to ask help from Suijo on the Earth for this duel. To stop Phaser. And since that Manabu's going to be helping too. Because we can see some familiar faces in the next episode. Where reveals Phaser's secret. So I'm looking forward to the episode. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell every other day. All videos are close up your channel. I can't wait for episode 8. And almost episode 60, guys. God, it's been a long series. Keep your feelings out, I guess.